Welcome to Mike's Mr. October and More. So, you've seen an autograph card of Bob Uecker that I received from him years ago, probably 25, 30 years. And it was sitting in my drawer here in my sports room, and it was right on the top of the pile. Well, anyway, as you may or may not know, Bob Uecker passed away, unfortunately, at the age of 90. He was just short of his 91st birthday. So, Bob Uecker, he played for 4 teams, actually 3. Played twice with the Braves, once in Milwaukee and then also in Atlanta. Played with the St. Louis Cardinals and the Philadelphia Phillies. And he was part of the '64 World Series where he went 10 for 10. A record that has never been broken. No, I'm just kidding. Actually, Bob Uecker did not play in the World Series, but he did get a ring. Anyway, he was a longtime announcer up until his death with the Milwaukee Brewers, and he was quite entertaining. He appeared on Johnny Carson more than 100 times, which I was not aware of. And he was on several TV shows and Major League. The pitch is a little bit outside. But anyway, I just thought I'd show this to you with the Ueck, his autograph, his card, based on the 63 63 Topps card. Actually, it's a card that he made himself, I guess, custom made. But anyway, I'm excited. Now, if you've been following me, I've been building the 66 top set, and I got a number of cards. And great news, I broke the 90% barrier. So I'm at like 90.4% done. So here's my first card. John Carson and Dave Dowling's career was 1-0 with a 1.80 ERA, 10 innings pitched, and he pitched in 1964 and 66. And John Carson, 26 home runs, 148 RBIs, a 219 average, and actually he played 12 seasons, and I do remember him because he did play with the Expos for a number of years, and also with the Cubs and the Giants. And then we know that this player very well, Jose Cornell, with the rookie trophy. Great player. Next one is Jake Wood. I'm going to just show you the back side of the card if you're not familiar with it. So I'm really happy. Now it's going to start being a grueling trip to finish that set because, you know, you're in the high numbers and the cards are starting to get expensive. Next one is Bob Barton and Tito Fuentes. Tito was around for a number of years, and if you see him in some of the future cards, he likes wearing the headband, which I got a kick out of. I think that's the only player I've ever seen wear a headband. Next one is Hal Woodcheck, pitcher. I just love the St. Louis Cardinals uniforms, you know, just the bright red, and it's at spring training. And he was a one-time All-Star. He was with the 67 World Series Cards. And he had a career record of 44 and 62 and a 3.56 ERA. The next player, I think all of us will know very well. And he was a real power hitter. And that's none other than Frank Hondo Howard. Now, this is a beautiful card. It has a little bit of writing on the bottom, but that's okay. How often do we look at the back of the card? But it's just like 4 sharp corners. Actually, it's really nicely centered for a 66 Topps card. And Frank, let's see if we can get you up here without making a mess. You know what? We're just going to take everybody down on this side and on the other side. And the next one is going to be Eddie Broussard. That's spring training. Everything's nice and blue in that photo. I love the color blue. Okay, here we go. Checklist. You know about checklists at a high number, like in 1973, that checklist is super expensive, but this one I got a real good deal on. And here's the back side. Actually, these cards are pretty nice considering. Here's the next one. John Wyatt, KC. I love that cap and all the green. And John Wyatt was a record of 42 and 44 with a 3.47 ERA. Actually, he was in the 67 World Series with the Red Sox, and he had one win. He was 1-0 in the World Series. The next player I got to show you, well, actually, it's a little later. But next card is going to be Bob Sadowski. And here we have multiple rookie card, a 3-panel. Lee Elia, later became a pitching coach. Dennis Higgins and Bill Voss. Joe Cunningham. Jerry Adair. Adair at the old Yankee Stadium. And Jerry hit 57 home runs, 366 RBIs for his career. He had 1,022 hits, actually. So he broke the 1,000 mark. A 254 lifetime average. And actually, he was with the 67 Red Sox also, and he had 1 RBI. So there you go. Okay, here we go. Herman Franks. Calling the shots from the side there. Probably saying, hey, Willie, come on, hustle there a little bit. Or stretch, let's go. His managerial career was 605 to 521 losses. He was manager for the Giants and Cubs. And as a player, he had 23 home runs. And he didn't even break the Mendoza line. He had a 199 lifetime batting average. I got to take these cards down. Next one is going to be George Smith. Got a lot of Red Sox players here, huh? And he had a career of 9 home runs, 57 RBIs, and a 205 average. So he just barely broke the Mendoza line. He played 4 seasons with the Tigers. He didn't even play a game with the Red Sox, even though it shows a Red Sox uniform. Go figure. Next one is Gary Rogenberg. Larry Jackson. And the last card I'm going to show you is John Sullivan, catcher. There's the back side of the card. And John Sullivan hit 2 home runs, 18 RBIs, and a 228 average. And he played for the Mets and Phillies. But anyway, hope you enjoyed this episode on my journey of building a 66 top set. And a little tribute to Bob Uecker. And if you like, give me 1 or 2 thumbs up. Any comments would be greatly appreciated. The more the merrier. To subscribe, I'd like to get up to 200. I've been stuck at 181, 182 for a little while, so let's get up to 200. The more the merrier, so please subscribe to Mike's Mr. October. And I'm just going to show you a little extra at the end of the episode if you'd like to stick around. And thanks again for watching Mike's Mr. October and more.
You know, one of the best things about being an ex-big leaguer is getting freebies to the game. Call the front office, bingo. And once these fans recognize me, I probably won't even have to pay for my light beer from Miller. I love them. These fans know I drink light because it's less filling and it tastes great. Good seats, huh?
You're in the wrong seat, buddy. Come on.
Oh, I must be in the front row.
Come on.
Light beer from Miller. Everything you always wanted in a beer and less.
Good seats, hey, buddy. He missed the tag. He missed the tag.